Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cristiano Ronaldo. He could be in here. And the finish! There it is! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Upamecano. Saliba. Upamecano. And Fermin. Hernandez picks it up out wide. He is through here. Costa Curta getting this one clear. In he goes again! Has a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ribery actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played with finesse. Can he get onto this? That is good alertness. Rummenigge. He's looking... He's got the shot away! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Upamecano. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Johor Darul Ta'zim have their second corner now. And it's Ribery. Hernandez. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Johor Darul Ta'zim have their third corner. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is just caressing the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Gray. Fermin. Gray. And Hernandez. He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge. He's been picked out. Can he put it away? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ribéry with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Roberto Carlos. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Torres. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! Terrible error, duly punished. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Touch
time.
should get the job done. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. Oh, Red, nice interception. Seedorf. Torres. And he was alert to it. Fermin. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he skips past his man. Ribéry. That is lovely. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
We all love a tryer, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fernando Torres. Guti. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gray. A searching ball that into space. Ronaldo is flagged offside. He's not got that quite right. Gray. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fiddles it through. Oh, he's burst, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Ribery clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Johor Darul Tazim get their fourth corner, showing good feet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Pass is just off target. And he can clear it away.
The attendance for this match was 50,000.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. So we've reached the hour mark. Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bastoni. Hernandez. Upamecano. Gray. Saliba. For Ribery. Gray. And Bastoni. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Too much elaboration and not enough penetration. No damage likely.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution on the field.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Cristiano
Kimmich
Ronaldo.
plays it short.
Number 11, Ribery. Coming on the field. Number
And now
9,
a sudden chance to counter.
Mbappe. Number 20, Rafinha.
And he's running through.
Substitution.
Big chance! The corner count is rising. That's 6. Kimmich with the short one. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That's a decent clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Maldini. That's good play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich wins the duel this time.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Rummenigge. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Rafinha. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Zico. Cafu looking to run onto it. Hernandez. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody.
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rummenigge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has not gone well.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian...
And here's a chance! Roberto Carlos. Valverde. Rummenigge. Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he finish? It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Belletti. Cross into the box. Roberto Carlos. So what can they make of this? It's a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Dink through. Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Roberto Carlos. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And they're...
Terrific header! Goal, Milan! Into the lead once more. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's a sharp little ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good spread. Bullet. Rodri. And it's Hullet. Quality ball. Saliba calmly anticipates. And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Oh, it's Nedved. He is through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Fernando Torres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's just misjudged that one. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Torres. Just eases him off the ball.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. And the first half is done. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Messi! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Hullet. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Fernando Torres. Number 9, Roberto Carlos. Number 19.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That's gone loose.
Number 12, Van Basten.
Van der Ven makes the interception.
Guti. Number 37,
Rummenigge.
Van der Ven.
Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Works it forward. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Costa Curta looking to hit the byline here. Cleared away. Rummenigge.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's there to clear it. Nedved. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Costa Curta. Number 7, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 11, Cafu. Number 23, Zico.
He's been picked out. Oh, it's Van Basten. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't...
Big chance! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So.
And Messi! Oh, that could cost them.
Messi couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got space in the area. Leicester deals with that comfortably.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
He gets big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Valverde. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. Oh, he's been caught napping! Gullit. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is a great... And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Roberto Carlos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Seedorf. Now it's Gullit. Played out to the right. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Gullit. Quality ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rafinha. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rummenigge. Messi. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. Oh, what has happened here? Vieira. Cafu. And he's had it nicked away. He won't be happy with that one. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. And it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Fernando Torres. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Seedorf. And Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lam. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And here's Gullit. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Torres chasing after it. Cafu. Vieira. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that interception was most necessary. Maldini. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cafu. Back into the middle. That's a super give and go. Up for a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Gullit, and he's managed to get free. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
it looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rafinha. Now it's Hullet. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rummenigge. Rafinha. And now the breakaway. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Seedorf. Hullet. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
There's the start of the second half.
Messi.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
El dorsal 4. El dorsal 10.
Cannavaro.
El dorsal 15.
Forwards and with intent. And it's Eto'o. And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Aim forwards. Oh, well played, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vieira. Defending was strong and firm. Messi. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Seedorf! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Barcelona have their second corner now. Terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Eto'o. Now it's Hullet. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Rummenigge. Great challenge, time to perfection. Schmeichel catches it safely. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And it's Seedorf. And here's Seedorf.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That has been knocked clear. Rummenigge. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. It's a great, real chance! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Eto'o. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now that's well seen too.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Great hit! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Vieira.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That is good alertness. Gilberto Silva. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Fernando Torres. And Hullet! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
En el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, el dorsal 17. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Habrá 4 minutos.
Can he get it through? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Messi. Eto'o, and it's Del Piero. Cafu. Rummenigge. Van Basten. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Well, that was wonderful in...